silence of the morning light, I hear the calling deep inside. No more chains upon my soul tonight. I walk with truth as my guide. Long roads under heavy rain, many scars and hidden pain, searching for a brighter flame, trying to remember my real name. Voices rising from the dust, teaching me in life we trust. Every fall can heal the heart, every ending brings a start. Golden redemption, shining through the storm. Positive vibration, keeping my spirit warm. Golden redemption, flowing like this.
Golden redemption. Turn my mic up. Keeps the soul pure. There we go. There we go. Beautiful people, blessed, blessed, blessed. Conversation and reviews. Thank you for joining me. It's called Locker Room Conversation. Shout out to TSG. King is doing amazing things. Go to his channel. Show him some love. This evening's discussion is simple. Modern women are miserable because they have been lied to. I chose this topic because it is very imperative that we pay attention, that we get down to the root of it. Why do a large number of women, not every, but a large number of women, especially black women, behave this way? They were sold a lie, number one. Number two, they participated in something that they had no business participating in. And now look at the results and where we are at and why there is so much division in the black community, the black households. No matter what men do, it's never enough. Well, we're going to talk about it. Sean C. has some things to say. I have some things to say. And then the spirit of the universe is going to take us home. So grab your shoulder pads and your helmet, and let's get this work. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. I got that merch, trucknationathletics.com. Check it out. I got the Cash App. Please help support the channel. I appreciate the love and whatever donations that you may have. Let's go.
Like, first of all, I take care of, I take care of every woman in my life. From grandma to mother, everybody's paid, everything is, I love the women in my life. But what I do notice is that I can give the women in my life money, I give the women in my life keys to the car, anything they want. But as soon as I give them my opinion, I'm told to shut the hell up.
Men are the prize. Ladies, let's be honest with ourselves. A good man is the whole damn prize. And I know that society has been telling us that we're the prize, and listen, we are. There's no debate about that. But I need you ladies to understand that a good man, he is the prize. A man who is loyal, emotionally available, rooted in...
Yes. But let's really highlight it. Men are the prize, women are the prize. It's two good people that come together. They both are the prize. There's no one over the other. Let's highlight that.
purpose and leads with love, that's rare, baby.
Why is it that we as black women feel comfortable checking black men, but the moment a black man checks us, we call it misogyny, control, or toxic? Why does it seem like accountability only applies when we're the one giving it? We criticize black men, drag them online every day, talk about how they lead, talk about what they do, what they don't do. But the moment a black man says, sis, you out of line, or start calling you out on your bad attitude.
See, you can no longer say, I'm misogynistic. I'm gangbanging on women. Can no longer say that because the women are sharing. The women are speaking. The only groups of women that have something to say are modern feminist women. They are the ones that have something to say. They are the ones that are crashing out. They are the ones making all these TikTok videos talking about how come men don't approach them. But if you listen to what they say and how they say what they say, ain't no man gonna put up with that. They'll sit up there and tell you every day, all day, what a man's preference is. But soon as a man states his preference is a problem, well, guess what? If a man got to suck it up, so should you.
All of a sudden, he's bashing women. We can dish it, but we can't take it.
I'm turning 40 this year and everything is just hitting me right now. It's like not where I wanted to be. I haven't succeeded at anything. I haven't even tried. Like, I don't even know anymore. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to cope with anything. And I don't know how to, I did this whole growing thing wrong. Like I'm supposed to be an adult. I'm supposed to be able to handle these things, and I can't handle anything.
So ladies, to be clear, let me get this straight. You want to have the freedoms of a man, but you want to be catered to by men.
And it don't work that way. The fuck you thought? It does not work that way. Either you in or you out. Either you gonna act right or you gonna get left. But a lot of it comes from, it goes back to, it always, 99.99% of the time, it always goes back to your childhood. And because you didn't get help when you were a child, because you didn't get help when you were a teenager, as an adult, look at the repercussions of it. And you wonder why a large number of individuals behave the way they behave as a damn adult.
Not equality. That's delusion. Because the truth of the matter is men and women are not equal. No matter how much we try to sugarcoat it, we're just not. And there's nothing wrong with that. However, modern women have embraced this masculine role. We hear them all the time on social media talking about how masculine they are and how weak, feminine, sissified, lazy, weak, boring that men are. See, they forget being masculine, being a man comes with accountability. And without it, I dare say that a man isn't being a man either. And when it comes to that accountability, the difference between men and women today is we're not looking for applause. We're just looking for respect. Now, women want to be out here claiming that they're the prize. However, how can they be the prize when all the expectations is put on what men can do for them? So isn't the prize the thing that provides the most value? Because I'm going to tell you, from men's perspective, y'all ain't providing shit. Whenever a man is trying to tell y'all the right thing, trying to give you sound advice, you all reject it. And that right there.
Not only reject it, but now you crucify him. You cook him. You leave him out to dry. You throw flame on him. There's a difference between a man controlling you, telling you what you can do and making sure that you don't do that thing, and the man giving you advice and saying, babe, here's where you are wrong at. Let's fix it. Let's correct it. There's a difference. But a large number of women want to hear what they want to hear and just go gun-ho. But yet, look at the result of that. Does it solve anything? No.
There isn't the quality of someone who should be in charge of shit. And now that reality is setting in. Now that women are starting to realize, hey, this shit ain't easy. And things are getting harder. Both men and women can agree to that. But it's the women saying, where are all the men at? Why men don't want to date us? Why aren't men stepping up? Sis, we was trying. And you all rejected the men who would best be for you.
You sat up there and it bit the hand that fed you. You bit the hand that fed you. And men have gotten tired. Men have gotten so tired that they just simply picked up their shoulder pads and their helmet and walked on. Men got so tired that women of good character and good value stepped in and started speaking on behalf of men. And start checking modern women. Start holding their feet to the damn fire. And we see it. We see it.
But instead, y'all decided y'all want to argue with us. And by the time they look up, gents, a lot of these women see 40. They're freezing eggs. They're doing anything to try to capture that time that they missed out on when they were younger, that they should have been planning for as much as they were planning their careers.
Put a finger down if you independent and don't get a nigga.
The fuck is this? Who the hell is that? Let's continue. God damn.
If you are at a service station and you see a woman pulled over with the hood up on her car and she's having car problems, would you go over to her and ask her if there is anything that you can do to help?
No. Here's why. That can be a setup. Oh, yes, that can be a setup. You do know that you have individuals that set people up, and they do that, right? You got to be careful. You got to use wisdom. Just because it's a woman don't mean you go out your way to go help. I've seen too many situations where a man done that exact same thing, being a helpful gentleman, being a scholar, and get robbed or get his life taken. Because at the end of the end all, it was a setup. And he walked into something that he didn't even know nothing about, trying to help somebody. Men, move accordingly.
I'm literally on the side of the road in North Carolina, and I don't have nobody to fucking call to help me. Don't laugh! I've been stuck on the side of the road for at least 40 minutes.
But that's your problem. Once again, you gonna wish you had a man then, did you? You gonna wish you had a man now. Here's the thing that behooves me. Modern women can have this stank-ass attitude towards men, but soon as they get into some trouble, who the first one they call on? And feel some type of way when they don't come through. Like men are just stupid. You know, men pay attention. Men watch men listen to the internet. Y'all made it, modern women have made it loud and clear that they don't need no man. They're independent. They can do it on their own. They've made it spank loud clear. Men have answered the call. But now, your ass is in a tight squeeze. Your ass between a pimp and a hard place. And you calling on men to help you and feel some type of way that men aren't coming to come save you or help you. But yet out your damn mouth, you were saying some hurtful, disgusting, hateful shit towards men. Nah, you eat that. Take that.
Ain't nobody stopped yet.
Put a finger down if you independent and don't need a nigga.
And I'm already changing my tire already. And I mean, it ain't really nobody's obligation to stop.
Why your teeth look like that? Anybody cut that, or that's just me? Why your teeth look like that? Why you sound like that? Crocodile tears. Keep going.
On the side of the road to help anybody, but damn.
Don't laugh, it ain't funny.
I am in my 30s, unemployed, live with my mother, broke. I have no clue what to do in my life, no idea where I'm going or what to do. I don't have a college degree. I have my GED. I have experience in different industries, multi-talented, multi-experienced, multi-confused.
I'm stressed. I lost my job, right? Like, just hear me out. I lost my job.
Whose fucking fault is that? Let me guess. You're going to find some way to blame men for the reason why you lost your damn job. Because it's always something. Men getting blamed for something. A man wouldn't even know you, but yet he get blamed for something. Your ass did. Your choices and decisions that you have made. Or you fucked up, you're toxic. Or you're battling unresolved childhood issues. But somehow, some way, you keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single day.
Obviously, things have been tough financially for me since I lost my job. I have been busting my ass to get a job. It's literally been maybe like 3 weeks, can't find anything. You're sold this dream everything will work out. Everything will, as long as you put one foot forward and like you're sold, as long as you work hard, that you'll never be in this situation. And now here I am in this situation.
Like, this whole American dream is so messed up. Go to school, get a good education. But how do you ever get ahead? So my school loan payment, which they said they cannot lower, is going to be $634 a month.
Now, you got so many women who, just because they went to college, figure out it raises their value, especially this group.
I'm a PhD. I have a college degree.
I don't give a fuck what you got. Don't get me wrong. Having a degree and being educated and all that, it plays a part. Because don't no man want to be in a relationship with a smart, dumb motherfucker. All right? So, when you look at it as a whole, modern women, that's the first, all you got to do is listen. Listen. They're telling you. What other things can you offer or bring to the relationship besides what's between your legs and your education and your degrees? That's good that you accomplish those things, but it's not the only thing. You got to be able to bring more. You got to be able to meet a man where he stands. If a man is telling you what he brings to the table of a relationship, you as a woman should know what you should bring to the table of a relationship. Modern women do not know what to bring to the table of a relationship. That's why they get mad at men when men say, "What do you bring to the table?" I am the table. You ain't shit. But you can ask a woman of good character a woman of good value, a woman of good prestige. Ask a woman that exact same question and watch what she tell you. She'll give you a totally different answer. Actually, she would give you a realistic answer than a modern feminist woman would. And then at that point, you decide what you should do, on who you should mate with, who you should date, whose company you would like to enjoy.
Now, these modern women today were sold a bill of goods saying, go get your degree, go to school. This was the way that you were going to, not have a man be over you, to outdo the patriarchy. Get your money. The man gonna follow. These are all things that were told to modern women. Instead, they got degrees, debt, and disappointment. Independence without support, it's not empowerment. It's isolation. The older women are saying it out loud now. The ones who are not still living in delusion are trying to tell y'all correctly.
But hold on, no, Sean C. You have some older women that don't get it. Oh, yes. 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 You have some older women that don't get it. They walking around here competing with younger women. Walking around here fucking stuck in their own ways. You have some older women walking around here that don't know how to say thank you. That don't know how to humble themselves. They don't know how to bridle their tongue. That is not willing to sit down at the table and say, babe, let's talk about this. What do you need from me? I want to be your everything. Teach me how to love you. I'm willing to learn. There are things I was never taught. But because I'm with you, I'm willing to learn. Can we do this together? When you can have that type of conversation with a man, watch what that man gonna do to you. That man gonna work with you. That man gonna meet you halfway. Be that man's peace. Bad enough, the world beats his ass up every day the moment he leaves the house and goes to work. Man want to come home to peace. Man want to come home to love. Man want to come home to a home-cooked meal. Hell, he want to come home to a nice piece of ass from his wife or his woman. As he should be entitled to that, because he work all day. I'm just saying. Let's continue.
We now know that you women are tired of carrying these burdens. We hear it from y'all all the time on social media. It was never meant for you all to carry that burden. That's why we were doing it. You all chose to live this free and independent life with no man, no rules, and no restrictions, because it's not real life. And now women are finding out, because of things getting tougher in the economy, that freedom with no family is just...
But let me tell you this, though. Let me bring this home. Let me hit y'all with some reality, right? What happens? And this is quite a good question. What happens when you're feeling a dis-eased? Because if you break down disease and break it down in the syllable, dis-ease, excuse me, in your body. You go to the doctor to get a checkout. Doctor tells you there's some things that's been developing within you. I don't know. Let's just say cancer. And you're in a third stage cancer or whatnot have you. Just creeped up on you. I'm painting a picture, or as y'all may say, story time. And you feeling some type of way because you thought you were feeling fine. You thought you were feeling good. It's just that all of a sudden you woke up and you wasn't feeling well. Never in a million years you thought it was cancer. You probably thought it was something else that they can just give you some antibiotics and you get you some rest and it'll be good. It'll go away. No, this ain't going away. It started spreading quickly, even to the point where you had to be hospitalized. Excuse me. You call your family come visit you, stay with you as long as they can, but they all have their own lives. Your friends come visit you. They stay as long as they can. They too have their own lives. This is where you wish you had a significant other. Because that significant other will stay with you day and night and day. Right by your bedside. And before you know it, your name is called. And it's time for you to go to that upper room and you die alone. But you remember, because the spirit will remind you of what you said. And you said it so much, it stayed in your subconscious. That's why we have to be careful of the things that we tell ourselves. Audio suggestion. You kept telling yourself, you don't need no man, you don't need no man, you strong, you black, you independent. The sisterhood, even the sisterhood didn't come visit your ass. But because you kept shortchanging yourself, even down to being on your deathbed, no man. Let that sink in. Really, let that sink in.
It's another form of struggle. You ain't gotta like men. You really don't. But don't sit there and pretend that you don't need men and then cry when no one shows up.
And I don't have nobody to fucking call to help me.
Women are no longer waiting to be chosen. We're choosing ourselves, our money, our peace, our freedom. We're educated. We are financially fit. We are.
And this right here, this is the attitude. Sit there, listen to what she's saying. And you wonder why men don't show up. You have a large number of women that say this. I like to call it copy and paste conversations. Saying something that the last person done said. And if you look close enough, half of the stuff that she's saying, she don't really mean. But people act like Billy Badasses on social media until the heat get real hot and reality starts to set in.
Emotionally healing, and most importantly, we are tired. Tired of begging grown men for the bare minimum. Tired of trying to build with men who want a mother, not a partner.
And what do you think men are? Men are tired too. Men are tired of dealing with toxic ass women that have not confronted and healed and dealt with their past. They're tired of dealing with loud mouth, head shaking, eating up all the chicken and watermelon women that don't want to listen. Men are tired of it. Breathing all the damn air. Thinking you are entitled. What are you tired of? The thing that you should be tired of, you should be tired of listening to the wrong people. You should be tired of making the same choices and decisions. You should be tired of the same patterns that you have in your life. That's what you should be tired of.
and tired of shrinking just to make a man feel better.
A few moments later.
Right now, I'm having one of those moments where the single life actually bothers me right now.
So life update, I'm living in my car. My little S10. This is me. It's my home for the foreseeable future. I don't know what to do. And I don't really have one.
Can I be honest? I don't want to be outside no more. I don't. I just want to watch Marvel movies. I want to cook.
Then take your ass in the house and if you don't want to be outside no more. Take your black ass on in that damn house. It's raining in the background. You don't want to be outside in the rain. Take your ass in the house. We seeing women make these videos. Some of these videos are cap. They're just doing it for attention. I get that. But get the meat and potatoes of it. That's what I really want y'all to do. Get the meat and potatoes of it. Even though we know some of these videos are cap. And each and every video that we're watching, every woman is saying the same damn thing. The only difference is their skin color, but it's still the same language. You've been lied to. You chose the lie. The truth was presented to you and you rejected the truth. You didn't want to hear the truth. You didn't want to receive the truth. You chose the lie. You received the lie. Well, guess what? Now you're reaping the benefits of the lie.
I'll do some laundry and shit like that. A lot of laundry. All of it, sure. What the fuck ever. I don't care. I don't want to be outside no more. I don't. Where you at?
This is where all of my money goes. Every time a bill comes, I just hate owning a home because who needs to pay $250 for fucking electric?
Yeah, but y'all said though, y'all said it. Women are buying homes. Women are doing this. But they're not telling you that if any repairs needs to be done in that household, you got to come out of pocket for it. Oh, women are buying homes. But they're not telling you still paying somebody. So you really don't own a home unless you own the land. When you own the land and the home is built on that land, then you own it. See, y'all want to talk shit about the rapper Lil Bootsy. But what did Lil Bootsy do? Lil Bootsy bought the land and he had his home built on top of that land. Lil Bootsy owns his home. All he does is pay a property tax fee every year. But he owns his shit. When you can do that, then you own your home. But until then, you still paying somebody. And they can come take it whenever they want. Oops, they already did it.
Don't you cry. Remember, strong, independent, don't need no man. Going 50-50 with a man makes you his roommate, and you rather do bad all by yourself. If you decide to take on life by yourself and not have shared responsibility with a man, this is what it looks like.
I have not seen so many miserable women in my life. Beautiful women who appear to have everything going perfectly on the surface, but they get online and they tell you how wrecked their life is, how miserable they are. I think they're miserable because they have been lied to. They've been told that if they pursue a college degree, if they pursue a career, if they pursue personal fulfillment, if they pursue travel, if they pursue being the very best on their job, that they will be fulfilled and happy. And that's not true. That's not true.
Jen, some of these clips are hard to watch.
The sister said it. She said it. And big ups to that queen for saying what she said. Again, you chose it. Men didn't make you follow feminism. You chose to follow it. It just goes to show how easy a large number of women can be manipulated.
And honestly, I get no pleasure from women failing. I get no pleasure from women not doing well. I really don't care. It did not affect my life one way or the other. The only thing that I asked, and a lot of you all gents asked, was for women to at least be respectful, especially if you're showing them respect. Because this thing is not just about dating anymore. It's about the emotional fallout of the decisions that women have made that have cost everyone right now and all of society because of the selfishness and the lack of foresight of a lot of modern women today.
It's a respect thing, and when it comes down to it, you have to be willing to own it. Listen, I want to see my black women win. I want to see my black men win. I want to see all men and women win. Walk in your purpose. Be successful in that. Accomplish your goals and your dreams. I want to see everyone winning. The question you should be asking yourself is, do you want to see yourself winning?
A lot of times I think that we are disrespecting men and we don't know. We do things like talk over him, not listen, or something simple like you tell him to do a task, you go behind him and finish it as if, and what you're saying is you didn't do it good enough. We may cut him off when he's speaking or not value his hobbies. It's certain things that we do that it's not, disrespect is not always loud and cursing. A lot of times we as females think I wasn't disrespectful, but being disrespectful can be silent.
It's not what you say, but it's how you say what you say.
What's the most painful thing someone has said to you?
Oh boy. How vulnerable should I be? One point in time, I was married to another person, and she said to me in a moment, a fleeting moment, that she didn't want to have kids with me. And that was the beginning of the end.
Sometimes it's the simplest thing that a person could tell you. The person that you dedicated yourself to, or willing to dedicate your life to, could say one thing and change the trajectory of the whole relationship. What this man went through happened to me. My ex didn't tell me exactly this, but what she said was very hurting to me. And I understand when you have someone say something to you that you love, cherish, and care for, that you sacrificed everything for or sacrificing for, and then for them in that moment to be so callous as to not consider your feelings, it's the reason, just that I talk about all the time, that because of something like this, that I became the worst version of myself.
I remember my ex, I'm going to put in my 2 cents. Life happens. My ex said to me, I don't even want to be your wife right now. I'm so disgusted in you. You know how hurtful that is? And I didn't understand it at the time, because of the situation that have taken place. Because a few months after that, we just celebrated our wedding anniversary, our first year wedding anniversary. But life happened with her son and etc. But yet the hurtful things, not only the hurtful things that my ex-wife had said to me, but here's the thing that hurt the most: her sleeping in the other room. Her spiritually, emotionally, mentally, sexually, checked out of the marriage. And I'm still there. And I'm still having to go to work. And I'm still having to help pay bills. You know how that feels? That hurts. And not knowing I was staring at a divorce. Not knowing that she has already made the decision. Didn't sit down and talk to me about it. She told me about it. But yet, going through all of that, yes, it was hurtful. Yes, it was painful. But the beauty of it, I was able to go back and face and confront my past and heal from it. I was able to find my way. I was able to make a way out of no way. That turned me into the man that you see today. And why I am the way that I am. And why I started this platform like I have. Best believe, there's men out there that are hurting. There's men out there right in the thick of a storm. There's men out there coming out of the storm. There are men out there that are about to go into the storm. Never lose sight of who you are, men.
So when I say to you that women today are not capable of being wives, it's because of statements just like this.
It is so much harder to love a real one than it is to be in relationship with a fraud. Because someone who holds you accountable to who you say you want to be, someone who recognizes your potential but meets you where you are, someone who wants your vulnerability. Like, I want to know how you think. I want to know why you made the choices you made. And you got to figure out, how do I tear these walls down? And how do I let them know up underneath this strength that there is still a broken 13-year-old girl, a broken 15-year-old girl.
See, gents, this is a huge problem that we have, particularly in our community. We have a bunch of women who say they don't need a man. They're independent. They're hard. They okay if they don't have a man. Men aren't even valuable. Fathers aren't valuable to the home.
But it's all cap. Because deep down inside, they're crying out. Deep down inside, a large number of women are still battling with that 12-year-old girl, that 7-year-old girl. They are still battling with the things that was done to them, that was said to them, that they saw, that they heard. Paraphrasing through all of this. And they've never gotten help. They've never received counseling. But what they did, what most women do, internalize it. Carry it. Until it festers up and flames up. Every now and then, their past, their childhood past will show up. In their social life, in their love life, it will show up. And this is what we're hearing. We're hearing the shell. A large number of women will put up this wall, put up this shell, not knowing you have a large number of men that see through people. You have a large number of men that walk in discernment, and they see through the wall. They see through the covering. They see through the shield. They see past that. Most men will see through your soul. I'm one of them. You battling some things. You straddling with some things. You struggling. You carrying some stuff that you have no business carrying, that you should have released a long time ago. But you got in your own way. Okay.
All of these things, these walls that they've built up. She said that it's the hardest thing to love a real one than it is a fraud. You know what that tells me, gents? Any woman who feels that way, first of all, should not be dating. If you're a woman and you still got those type of walls up where it's harder to date a real one than it is a fraud, then
you should not be dating. You should not be marrying. You should not be having children with anyone until you deal with that. You have some women right now that wear their pain on their face. You can see it.
you're not ready for anything serious. Second, it tells me that deep down inside, you ain't really did the work. All this, we're healing and we're doing the work and we're doing all this shit. Any woman who's in this position has not finished doing the work. And in our last live stream, I showed you a clip of a woman who has that man who falls into the category of he does everything. But let me show you what that real appreciation looks like when you as a man are there for your woman.
I just need to get this off my chest about my husband. So I'm going to visit my friend in Florida in a couple weeks, and I told my husband, I need to get in shape. I gotta look good in my bikini. And he's like, that's not how this works, but sure, I'll help you out. If you've ever seen the man, you can tell he knows what he's doing in the gym. So he sends me this workout. I go to the gym. Whatever he sent me doesn't make sense to me. I don't work out a lot. I don't know what machines he's talking about. So now I'm texting him pictures of the machines. I'm like, is this the one you're talking about? He's sending me a breakdown step by step of how to use each machine. By the way, he's home with all 4 of our kids, and a couple neighbors came over. So I think he had like 6 kids there while I was gone. I get through it, finish the workout, I go home. He made lunch. I sit down at the table, I start eating, and I'm like, how was everything this morning? And he's like, fine. What's the workout for tomorrow? What do you want to do next? Just super supportive, you know. And then my oldest son comes over and he's like, Mom, this morning was crazy. Tells me his little brother shit his pants, took the pants off in the bathroom, got shit all over the toilet, all over the mat, all over the floor. Tells me the baby was fussy. Tells me his sister was like fighting with the neighbor friends. So I go check the bathroom. Bathroom's clean. There's laundry going. The baby's asleep. And then I'm just thinking about how when I was working out, I pictured him on the couch, like locked in on the phone, just telling me how to do these workouts. The whole time he is wiping shit off the ground. He's getting a baby to sleep. He's cooking. I didn't know he was even doing all that. And he wasn't even going to tell me because he's just trying to support me in reaching my goals and also like protecting my peace. Like he didn't want it to seem like a burden that I left him home with all the kids and tried to like do something for myself.
And gents, let me just tell you, just in case you get into this type of relationship or you see this type of relationship, do not try to kill yourself to be her level of perfection that's in her mind.
Relationships, marriages, we all are a team. We work together as a team. We have an understanding that works for our household. Times is tough on these streets right now. Gas prices are going up. Things are becoming a little bit more costly than usual. To be honest with you, 2 incomes is better than 1. Get out of this fantasy, this online fantasy that a large number of individuals, I'll say, then got into their mind of this lifestyle of being taken care of that they want, but they never had. It behooves me how folk talk about this lavish lifestyle that they wanted. They want to get flown out. They want to be taken care of, but ain't nobody never did that shit to them. They may just want to go up in them, but don't want to take them seriously for a relationship. I just find it funny to me. The same men you want don't want you. The same men you are doing any and everything for, but don't want you. I get it. Back to my point. You're married, you're a team. You have someone good. Ladies, please do what others don't do. Keep that thing that you have that is good. And if you've never had a good man before, it's okay. No one's going to steal your crunch and munch. Just, babe, teach me how to love you. Simple. What do you want me to do? Simple. And vice versa. He'll tell you. To me, the simplest conversations a large number of individuals do not want to have. And it's a damn shame.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you can never live up to that level of perfection that she has conjured up in her mind. Do the best that you can do. And a woman who is really a wife is going to be appreciative of that.
Are you ready for his self-awareness to say, I don't like that? Because if he's self-aware with him, he's self-aware with you. That's the thing about being self-aware and accountable. You can be self-aware and accountable with you and to say, I can recognize that you need work too. Are you really ready for that when he can do that? Are you really ready for him to say, you know what, matter of fact, I don't like what you did today? When you are really used to men who've been giving you a pass for a lot of the nonsense that you've done. You're used to that.
Like she believes in me. You know,
when it comes to my wife, there's something definitely that I can say that she does in our marriage that helps us to stay together. What would you say that thing about your spouse? What's that thing about them that actually makes it easier or lends to your relationship being so strong?
I think...
Oh, he gonna get it together.
Yeah, oh, really?
Let him get it together.
Are we about to get an Emmy? You about to shed some tears?
No. I think the belief in your husband, like she believes in me. You know, that's it. I think when you know that your spouse got you.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
With a job, without a job, gaining weight, losing weight.
Yeah.
Up, down. Then that's, what can you know?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I hear you.
The next thing that I want people to know.
That's the thing right there. And it's teamwork. See? They complement each other. It's teamwork. It's not about how much money a man needs to make. His status, or her education, her degrees, her money, her booty. Nah, it's about teamwork. It's about both of us working together. It's about us communicating. It's about us not feeding in and selling our soul to the things of this world and making material things and money our God. When it's your time to go, it's your time to go. Don't be one of those people that leave this world alone. And I hate to break it to you. There's going to be a large number of you that's going to leave this world alone. So hey. And this is why I say that when you have someone good and someone willing to rock with you, what the fuck are you complaining about? No one's perfect. But that individual saw something in you. That's why they chose you. But within the Black community, it's not registering. It's not. Because if that was the case, listen, as many times if you have individuals making damn selfies on damn Instagram, take that damn energy and apply it to someone that wants to be with you, that's trying to choose you, that is showing you I know homegirls right now on Instagram, that's all they do is take selfies. The fuck you taking selfies for? You in your damn 40s, get over that shit. Get your life in order. Get your affairs in order. If someone decent, because most, they love dealing with the Pookie and the Ray Rays, and they let it be known that they love dealing with the Pookie and the Ray Rays. How the hell you come to my damn town and you can't even reach out? And I know damn well your ass ain't that damn busy. Because you broadcast every damn thing on fucking Instagram. But a simple hello. A simple, what you doing? Let's meet up. Is that hard? Just as simple as it was for you to change your clothes and put on your makeup and go eat. You could have did the same thing, like, damn, let me see what brother's doing. Let's just meet up for drinks. Common sense, huh? Common sense, common sense. Let's continue. I'm making a point. I'm making a very, very valid point. But this is the thing here that most individuals don't want to have this type of conversation because it's too much realistic. It's too much like, damn, you know what? I should look at myself. You mean to tell me this individual is showing me that he's interested in me, showing me that he wants to get to know me, showing me and meeting me halfway, and I can't do the same for him? We are both attractive people. What the fuck I got going on where I can't meet this man halfway? But he's trying his best to meet me halfway. The least I can do as a woman, if that's what I call myself, I can meet him halfway. I can get out of my own way.
As I consider her a gift from God. And so I treat her just like that.
Wow. He is my hero. And what I mean by that is God gave him as a gift to me. And I treasure him just that way.
This right here, to me, is the key mindset to relationships lasting today.
And here's the thing. If both men and women would have this type of mindset right here, it would be good. If both men and women would have this mindset right here. But see, most don't know about that. They ain't ready for that. That's on a whole nother level that they've never been on, that they're unfamiliar with. Because you have some individuals that don't want to work, that don't want to put in, but expecting so much, begging all the damn. Why are you begging? Why are you internet begging? Street begging? They didn't do that. That is a power couple right there. That's king and queen. That's history. That's real love. That's high value man and high value woman right there. You're seeing it. Since you want to know what a high value man is and a high value woman is, you're looking at it. You talking about a woman that's a baddie? She's a baddie because she's there. She loves her husband. She's standing by him. They both ain't with that worldly stuff. We putting y'all up on game.
And the reason why I say that is you have to look at the other person the way
they look at each other. But it cannot be one way. When you both are looking at each other like you are my favorite person, that mentality makes you always work hard toward that person.
When you have the right person in your life, right? And you enjoy doing the little things that puts a smile on that person's face, that's going to automatically make you go hard. Like, dude, I'm going to go hard in the paint. Because because your teammate is appreciative. You see, there's a lot of beautiful women walking around the universe that are just waiting for good men. There's a large number of beautiful women that are saying, I know how to keep a man. I know how to treat a man. I know how to love a man. I'm ready to love. That is available. That doesn't mind, hey, listen, let's talk, let's connect. I know we in different states. I don't mind coming out to where you are to spend time with you. If I come out there where you at, I'm going to check in with you. I don't mind doing that. You see, there's women out there that don't mind that. And they are pure, they are sincere, and they have nothing but good intentions. They are. And what men are doing now, men are positioning themselves to be seen by those types of women. Not the modern women. We're talking about women that don't mind meeting a man halfway. Women that don't mind being a team player because they know how to be a team player.
Fact or myth, chemistry matters more than compatibility.
Wrong. 100% wrong. Chemistry fades. We know we've got about 2 good years of what I call just yearning. Yearning is really high chemistry, really low clarity. I love you so much. Oh my gosh, I've never felt more love for somebody in my entire life. And we're very unclear of who you are. We just know you're hot. And our commitment has never been tested, right? So if clarity is low and chemistry is really high, you don't know who you've married. Next stage of love is called earning love. Yes. Earning love is symbolized by lower chemistry that's now normal, but now clarity's higher. Mm-hmm. Now I know you. And so now as I know you more, that actually enters a completely different stage. Mm-hmm. Being really good friends is probably the key.
And this should make sense, right? Because the person that you're going to make it with, that you're going to endure with, you're not going to like them all the time. I don't like all of my friends all the time. We know exactly what lane we're locked into. Now imagine having that with someone that's your person. It's crazy what that looks like.
But there are individuals, I mean, there are women out there that are so locked in, that understands this, that want this, that are ready for this. You feel me? There are men out there that know this, that embrace this, that want this. When you have those two individuals both wanting the same thing, and they are meeting each other in the middle with that same thing. Yes, your relationship will be tested. Yes, your marriage will be tested. But that's life. You won't know what type of person you have standing next to you until all hell is breaking loose. And you see what type of conflicts that they can handle. Some people aren't built for storms. Some people run. Soon as a storm comes, they're running. But then you have some that stay and weather the storm, work through the storm.
And that's bigger than the chemistry of it.
I guess you said you have kids now, so
It's the most important thing. This is what I would tell people in their 20s. I mean, that happened to me when I was in my late 20s. It was probably better for the both of us, and it led me to the life I love now. And I'm so thankful for that.
And I can honestly say that the things I went through with my ex and going through a divorce in 2019, yes, it was hard. Yes, it was different. It was new because I've never been married before. I mean, being 14 months in, that's not enough. We didn't even make it to 2 years. But the things that I've learned and the tools that was given to me made me a better person, but gave me a different outlook. But it taught me how to love. It taught me how to appreciate. It taught me that, pick better. Choose better. Not everybody's out to get you. But marriage counseling is so important. But it taught me many things. And when you are dealing with an individual that has unresolved childhood issues, that's a lot right there to deal with. Do I hate my ex-wife? No, I don't. I remember listening to Jason Furtick. He's a well-known teacher out of North Carolina. He said I remember him preaching a sermon on it had to happen. And then he followed up with a part 2, I'm glad it happened. This divorce had to take place because there were some things that we both was dealing with within ourselves. Because I had my own demons. It had to happen. Because it had to show us both who we truly were. And that there were some things that we both had to work on. I wish that we could have did it together. That was the whole goal. That was the whole thing. But I'm glad it happened because it put me in a better place. I'm not bitter, I'm better. And the hurtful things that my ex-wife said to me, I would never, ever say to my worst enemy. I would never say to another. When a person is willing to rock with you through the good times and bad times and through your flaws, why would you mess that up? Why would you throw something that has the potential to be good away? But then it hit me. Most are accustomed to this. In my situation, she was accustomed to the Pookie and Ray Rays. She was not accustomed to good men because if she was accustomed to good men and if she dated good men, then she would know that I was a good man and she would know how to treat me. There wouldn't have been no divorce. See, individuals are quick to tell you, I had this, I had that. Bullshit. Because if you did, you wouldn't be single. If you did, you wouldn't be alone. If you did, individuals wouldn't be passing you up, looking past you. They would be choosing you. Stop the cap. Take us home.
I'm lucky. I feel nothing but joy and happiness now. And I would never have had it without the moment.
My husband's biggest dream when he got married, he's like, I'm only gonna be with you forever. So I want you to be my hoe. I genuinely just want you to want me, to love me, to respect me, to make me feel like I'm 10 feet tall, even when I'm not perfect. And, you know, as a wife, I think it's so easy to look at so many flaws and, you know, you're not doing this and you're not doing that. And it's like, we only get negative when we focus on the negative. And so when my coach shared with me, like, hey, even though things are not going in your favor, there's two things you can control: your actions and your attitude. And so if you start to show up sexually, one, watch what the frick happens to your husband. Like, game over. He's gonna be a different person, right? And if you're actually present and you actually try, like, he's going to start changing.
I will be the first woman to say, I get the whole girl's girl thing, but truth be told, I'm a husband's girl. With every moment in life, I call my husband. I'm excited. Call my husband. I'm sad. Call my husband. I have tea to spill. Call my husband. I will never understand modern day feminism. Pretending this pillow is Susan B. Anthony. And I feel like I can safely assume I'm gonna piss some people off with this. I don't give a shit, because I'm happily married, and I love my husband. I'm gonna call him right now.
Y'all, if I die...
You want to piss off modern feminist women? Ladies of good value, talk about what your husbands do for you. Talk about the things that you love doing for your husband. Oh, that would piss them off. Think about it. When they call you pick-me's, think about it. Think about that word, pick me. Pick me. Pick me. Pick me. Ladies, your men picked you. They chose you. Those modern women are not being chose. Men are not choosing them. Embrace the word pick me. Like, wow, your man picked you. Man chose you. He didn't pick them. He didn't choose them. That's why they feel some type of way. Those are the ones that we see making the TikTok videos. Those are the ones that we see no men are showing up. No men are talking to them. No men asking them out. Ain't no way in hell I'm going to ask a modern woman out on a damn date. Or let her stank ass ride in my vehicle or into my home, my place of peace. Some of these women have a hard time washing their damn ass. But that's another conversation. No. Why should I give my time to a modern woman that don't give a damn about me, but sure give a damn about my pocket? Sure give a damn about what's in my wallet. Talking about what's in your wallet. Ain't shit for you. That's what's in my wallet. But a woman of good character, a woman that has good intentions, a woman that has peace, she can get my time. I wouldn't mind cooking her dinner. All that going out to eat, fuck all of that, nigga. We cook around here. When was the last time you had a home cooked meal from a man that loves cooking, that loves to bake? Run it. But again, it's a certain type of woman that will get that type of treatment. If you a team player, cool. If not, cool.
Kill him too. Kill him too.
Hey, yo.
Ain't no fucking way you gonna live another day without me.
Look at him. Look at his face.
I'm gonna die accidentally just because I don't know how to do half the shit in this house. Ain't nobody got killed.
Nah, just kill him tomorrow, because I ain't got no time for no bitch talking about, oh, I'll come cook a home-cooked meal for you.
Damn,
oh, DJ, I'll come take care of the kids for you.
I can't have a babysitter.
Oh, DJ, do you need your hair done? I'll do it for free. You want me to come do your laundry?
Damn,
oh, DJ. Oh, DJ, you're greedy. Fuck no.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say that we hear about how there's, no chance for relationships. And if you have that mindset, then you'll never find it. The thing is, I'm not saying it isn't going to be hard. It's hard out there, okay? Let me tell you, it is hard to find that person. And you're going to go through some things to get to that person. But through it all, it's the same journey that I tell you about focusing on being the best version of yourself. When I tell you to follow your purpose and your path. Because...
And when it comes to, we got to use wisdom. We got to use discernment. We got to know who to talk to and who not to talk to, right? Here's the thing, ladies. It's not going to kill you to be available. Be available and have something. Do your part. If men are doing their part, women should too. It doesn't matter about who approaches who first. Damn that. If a man see a woman that he like, approach that woman. If a woman see a man that she likes, approach that man. Be approachable. Be friendly. Smile. Say thank you. Be willing. If we can sit up there and give the wrong people a chance, how come we can't give the right people a chance? We sit up there and we focus on the wrong people. How come we can't be focused on the right people? That's it. That's all. Dating is going to be challenging. You're going to have some good ones. You're going to have some bad ones. But through it all, be willing to learn. You're going to learn from each other. Be willing to learn. Never be afraid to ask questions. Be polite, be presentable, be available, be respectful. Meet that person halfway. It's just the little things that mean so much to make a difference. Until then, go on ahead, subscribe to the channel if you can. Thank you for this nice discussion. It's your boy, Big Truck. I'm gone. Done.
Now my journey forward has only just begun.